Photography was the unknown, and we fear the unknown. So a couple months ago, I quit my full-time job to become a full-time photographer. Let me give you a little background story on me. So I am a paramedic. I have been for 7 years, and I absolutely love the field that I'm in. I am blessed to help people when they're at their absolute worst, and I take pride in that position. About 5 years ago, around the time me and my wife found out that we were having a baby girl, I had this plan. I was going to save on a photographer. I was going to buy a camera, and I was going to photograph each milestone that we will need a photographer. And so I was going to do the maternity shoot, the birthing experience, and I was going to do baby girl's first cake smash. I photographed the halos as planned, but what wasn't planned was how horrible the photos would be. All right, they wasn't horrible. They just wasn't the ones that I seen on Instagram. So each milestone, I had this burning desire to get better. I needed to get better. I needed to get that Instagram quality. And that's when D. Murray Photography was born. Fast forward to about 6 months ago, my business takes off. I'm getting bookings from everywhere, all while still doing my full-time job. I would go to work. I worked overnight, so I would go for an overnight shift, sleep in my car, get up, and photograph a session. I had so many bookings in 1 month. It was more than I had all of last year. So that was a lot for me. So in the beginning of the year, I wrote down my goals. One bold goal. I always put a bold goal. Bold goal? Yeah, bold goal. And that goal was to quit my job this year. Never in a million years did I think that I would do it. I had to switch locations. Them waves were getting mean and distracting. But as I was saying, never in a million years did I think I would quit my job. It's this thing called comfort zone that we fall into, and it's hard to get out. But a couple months ago, I've been having these strong feelings. While working a full-time job, I've been having these strong feelings like it's supposed to be more to my life than just, is it more to my life than just paramedic? Is it more, like, am I supposed to be doing more? I kept asking myself, do you see yourself being a paramedic for the next 30 years? Do you see yourself retiring as a paramedic? And I just didn't know. I didn't have any answers. I mean, I love the field, but I didn't see myself growing in that field. I've been doing it for 7 years, and I got a couple raises, but I didn't see room for growth. Then I start to ask myself, is this how dreams get killed? People stay in the comfort zone for 30 plus years and they retire and live with regrets. That's when we start being true to ourselves. I am a big believer on being true to myself. If I don't see myself growing in a field, why stay in it? I'm losing interest because I don't see growth. I don't see a future in this field. So be true to yourself. And that's where I had to weigh my options. So I already know what I'm getting on this side. I already know in paramedic if I stay in the field of paramedic, I know I'm gonna get 30 plus years in the field and then get a retirement and maybe live with regrets. Like, man, I should have took that step in photography. But photography was the unknown, and we fear the unknown. I know I fear the unknown. All my life I played it safe and didn't take any risks. But the one time that I did take risks, it paid out. So I went to my wife. I still was having doubts. I mean, I'm giving up my comfort zone. I was asking myself, can I sustain my mortgage payments? Will I grow in photography? Will this take me far? Will I be like majority of businesses? It's scary going into business. Would I be like majority of businesses and not be consistent? It's a lot of questions that I was asking myself. So I went to my wife and I asked my wife, I said, I told her my feelings. I told her, I feel like quitting. I feel like going cold turkey and quitting and doing photography full time. And her owning multiple businesses, she told me, do it. Go out there. You know what you're getting in the paramedic field. What you don't know, if you take this leap of faith, where it can take you. And if you don't do it, you're gonna live with a regret that you should have took it. So that still wasn't enough. So I called my mom and dad up, and I for sure thought they was gonna say play it safe, because they live in a comfort zone. I for sure thought they was gonna say don't quit your job, at least go part-time, but they was like, do it. So that still wasn't enough for me. I'm not big on taking risks, so that still wasn't enough. So I called my best friend up and I told him my plans. I told him how I felt, and he was like, do it, man. And if you need anything, reach out, yo. You have a whole support system. So this is everybody's telling me to do it. I have these feelings of doing it. I really want to do it. I really want to quit my job. I'm tired of working overnights. I'm getting bookings left and right. My work is starting to get noticed. I'm jumping into video. This just was a lot when I weighed the pros and the cons. This is one risk that I encourage everyone to take. So after 2 weeks of going back and forth in my head, I finally built up enough courage and I quit. One of the best feelings in my life. So if you're out there and you want to pursue your passion full time, just start with a goal and believe that that goal will come one day. It might come sooner than you think. So if this video inspired you, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for sticking around this far and hearing me rant. But that's all I have for today. Until next time, I love you guys.